There is still 1 hour left to vote in Indiana on this election day. You're looking live from a polling location in Vigo County as officials are tracking a high voter turnout. Good afternoon to you. I'm Susan Dinkle. It's Tuesday, November 5th. We have team coverage for you as voting continues across the Wabash Valley and the nation. News 10's Madison Zaleski is live with how things are going in Vigo County today. And News 10's Ben Verbanek will also join us live to explain why people are paying attention to what happens right here. We get started this afternoon with News 10's Madison Zaleski. She's live at the Vigo County Courthouse. She's with Clerk Brad Newman. Let's get an update from her now on voter turnout. So Madison, fill us in.
Hey there, Susan. I'm right now live here at the Vigo County Courthouse, and joining me right now by my side is Vigo County Clerk Brad Newman. Hey there, Brad. How are you doing today?
A little busy. Busy.
It's a big day.
It's huge.
So yesterday we talked about early vote turnout, and numbers were fantastic.
They were.
How has voter turnout been so far today?
Fantastic. We're averaging over 1,000 an hour right now. And so that could be another 12,000 votes, but we're in our crunch time between now and 6, and then whoever's in line at 6, we got to keep them in line. And so it's going to be a long night, but we'll get to it.
Amazing. And so has there been any issues so far at the polls? Has everything been running smoothly? Any issues with equipment or anything like that?
We had an equipment issue. We had to go out and take another machine out to one of the locations. That's one of the issues. We had an individual who didn't understand what you can and can't wear inside of a polling center, and that was taken care of. As far as any major issues, no. And let's hope we don't have any. I mean, now's the time we can't have any. So far, so good.
Yeah. And is there any other expectations for tonight? Anything we're looking forward to?
Yeah, it being over, me getting done with this. No, we're going to get numbers as fast as we can. We're going to push as hard as we can, and we got to stay focused and get through it.
Amazing. Well, that's all the time we have. Thank you so much, Brad, and we'll have more for you coming up at 6. But for now, reporting live in Vigo County, Madison Zaleski, News 10.
While some people voted early this year, others chose to vote on Election Day itself. News 10 spoke with some folks who voted today at the Vigo County Public Library. They tell us it was a rather straightforward process. They say key topics like abortion and the economy got them to the polls today. One woman says she almost did not vote after being dissatisfied with both presidential candidates, but she later changed her mind.
I would have felt guilty tomorrow morning. I can't stand the two top people on the ticket. In fact, I did a write-in today. As many qualified people as there are in America, how is it that we have the two options that we have for the highest office?
News 10's Jackson Plank will have more voter reaction coming up for you at the top of the hour for News 10 at 6. Again, there is still time for you to get out and vote today. In Indiana, you have until 6 o'clock Eastern time, and make sure you take along your photo ID. Over in Illinois, polls will close at 7 o'clock Central time, and it's important to point out that over in Illinois, you can register to vote on Election Day. In either state, if you are in line by closing time, you will still be able to cast your ballot no matter how long it takes. Well, this election, Vigo County is looking to maintain its prestigious bellwether status. For those unfamiliar, bellwether counties typically vote in line with the country as a whole. News 10's Ben Verbanek joins us now live from one of the many polling locations in Vigo County. He explains more about what this election status means going forward. Ben.
Susie, historically, it is highly unusual for Vigo County to vote out of alignment with the rest of the country in presidential elections. However, in 2020, Vigo County overwhelmingly voted for incumbent President Donald Trump, and obviously President Joe Biden ended up winning election. Now there is increased pressure on Vigo County to get back into alignment or potentially risk losing that bellwether status. Vigo County has only voted off trend in 3 presidential elections since 1888. Because of this, presidential campaigns often make stops in Vigo County. In 2020, Vigo County overwhelmingly voted for incumbent President Donald Trump, but Democrat nominee Joe Biden ended up winning. Bellwether status can be called into question if the county misses too many times, and that is certainly a possibility in this closely contested election. Political science academics say that Vigo County could go either way in this presidential election as residents flock to the polls to make their voices heard.
And on top of that is a gender gap where women are voting more favorably to Kamala Harris and men are favoring Donald Trump. How exactly that will play out in Vigo County really is sort of on an edge, because obviously we have both of those things here.
Coming up at 6, we'll take a look at what could happen to Vigo County's bellwether status if they do vote out of alignment once again. Reporting live in Terre Haute, Ben Verbanek, News 10.